What's happening, family? Dr. Joe here. Hope each of you are well and blessed. I got an amazing DM message to me. One of the individuals sent information to me, a question. Of course, I won't share her name as to protect her information, but she was asking me about sickle cell. As we know, sickle cell anemia is something that we as Black people are the primary sufferers of. It is a byproduct of what we've inherited from our ancestors for those who have both genes from both sides or are a carrier of sickle cell anemia. We know the debilitating nature of the condition with people who suffer. So shout out to all of you who are sufferers of sickle cell anemia. Be that as it may, I've worked with many people who had sickle cell anemia. And one of the things that I noticed, several of the individuals would have flare-ups, what they would call flare-ups, every 4 months. I knew several people would be in the hospital anywhere. They would be just debilitatingly sick 3 to 4 times a year, wiped out for weeks at a time. It was so bad. And for those of you all who know people with sickle cell anemia or who have it, can attest to these types of quote unquote flare-ups. They're bad. They're debilitating. And it impacts not only your quality of life, but your ability to care for yourself. I had one individual who couldn't even go up the ladder in an industry that he desired due to his inability to work with consistency. So it's very debilitating from a physical vantage point, emotional, mental, and spiritual. However, I have seen great results working with people with sickle cell anemia. And what I've seen is not that it reverses the condition because it's something that's genetic. If you've got a carrier of sickle cell anemia from your mother, from your father, and you have sickle cell anemia, there's nothing anyone can do at this particular moment to adjust that. However, there are things that we can do to minimize the nefarious impacts of sickle cell anemia. And what that is addressing inflammation. All of the people that I've ever worked with sickle cell anemia had huge reductions of weight, inflammation, which is how I teach and how we teach in the 40-day term and the journey. And what it manifested was probably a 70 to 80% reduction in flare-ups. So people were going from being in the hospital 3 to 4 times a year to once every 3 years. I've seen this person after person after person who had sickle cell anemia. So to the sickle cell anemia sufferers, yeah, there are things that you can do. When you understand inflammation, when you understand what it does in the body, and when you understand that, you automatically have something genetic that you cannot get rid of. However, lifestyle is something that can change it. You see, genes loads the gun, but lifestyle can pull the trigger or not pull the trigger. So sickle cell anemia sufferers are going to be far worse in the West here in the United States of America, because everything that we do in the United States of America is inflammatory. We consume a lot of refined carbohydrates, which leads to high levels of glucose. We got high levels of diabetes in this country. We eat foods that aren't real. We are in a soup of inflammation. So a person who has sickle cell anemia is not going to thrive in a Western nutritional context. You can thrive, but you need to be different in terms of your mind. It's almost like what the Apostle Paul said, be ye not conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. If we're going to thrive in our health, our relationship with food and our mindset has to shift, okay? I hope this helps you. Until next time, be well and be blessed. To the person who sent me that message, God bless you, and I hope this helps you in all that you do. Until next time, be blessed. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.